Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is Josh over here at American AF Dumpsters in Dallas. And so today, just got a call from Rudy a little bit ago. Truck's broke down. We're headed over to the parts store, go pick up a part, and then go hopefully replace the part while he sits there and waits for us. But before I get into the video, I got a little package this last week and I want to put it on the channel. I got a note saying thank you. We thought you would enjoy dancing in these socks. Dennis, Dylan, and Jack. This is not Dylan Dunn because I checked with him, see what Dylan that is. But, you know, check this out. I got socks, a pair of socks with my face on it. And unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure who to thank, but I appreciate you guys for thinking of me when it comes to footwear and sending me a pair of socks. That's pretty awesome. It was just literally sent to the shop here with a thank you note on there from Pet Party Co. I don't know. But thanks again. Appreciate that. And huge shout out to Dennis, Dylan, and Jack. And yeah, we're heading over to Dallas real quick. Let's go save Rudy.
888-7871.
Alright, so I am going to interrupt this regularly scheduled programming and bring to you our sponsor of this video, which is Docket. Docket, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Let's talk about something kind of cool that they just came out with called the Weight Ticket AI. Weight Ticket AI is going to take away all the error of drivers manually inputting weight tickets into their software or into your system. With Weight Ticket AI, you can eliminate all those problems. Instead of drivers holding on to paper tickets or in the office chasing them down later, Weight Ticket AI automatically reads the ticket for you. When the driver uploads a photo of a weight ticket, the AI scans the image and pulls out the key details like weights and charges and fills them out automatically. This happens in just a few seconds, works with tickets in any orientation, and reduces mistakes caused by handwriting or manual entry. The result is less work for drivers, cleaner data for the office, and faster, more accurate billing. If you want to check it out for yourself, we're going to go ahead and drop a link down below. This is a service vehicle. This is a service vehicle. Brought the handy dandy little thing because you know, us old people need to. I think I'm the only old one here, but whatever.
Man, you ain't old.
Us, yeah. That's why I said I'm the only old one here.
You're in your prime.
This guy. Have we talked on the channel yet about how he calls me Pops all the time and says I'm old enough to be his dad? Have we talked about that on the channel at all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It still hurts my feelings. Looks like so your purge valve looked like it blew this part, right?
Yeah, it looks
this
like
little screw. It's just open.
That's probably what I saw fly out of the engine bay.
How'd you see it fly? Well, when you opened it or something, or what?
It purged. When it purged, I saw a little black piece just go whoo.
So when you opened it?
No, whenever I was driving.
Oh, you actually saw it while you were driving?
But I didn't think anything of it. I thought
How
it was
does
just
it fly
road
out of the
debris.
engine bay if your hood's
Hey,
closed?
I have no idea. It could have just been road debris. I don't know. But as soon as that happened, it started fluttering. I was like, this don't seem right.
Oh, again, shout out to Dylan. He kind of walked me through on what needed to be done. Literally, it's a simple little kit.
I'm just
literally
happy
take it off, put it back on.
Crazy.
Looks like that's all it is. As long as you diagnose it properly on the phone, then that's all that matters.
Right.
Comes with a little grease, little lube for you.
What?
Huh? Comes with a lot of 3 different. I have to see where these are at. Let's take the other one off first before I put that on. Oh, there you go. Looks like I'm playing baseball now. Still can't see shit.
Dominican Papi.
How you know I Dominican Papi?
Very, very easy.
Y'all play too much. This is a job site. Take that off. There we go. Simple as that. So I had one washer there. Make sure there's no washer. That went all up my sleeve. Make sure there's no washer left inside. There is a washer left inside, see? Good tip by Dylan, otherwise I would have left that one there. Right there, okay, right there. So all this is what broke. Washer, right? They were cool with you breaking down here?
Yeah, I wasn't in anyone's way. He was more concerned about if I was going to be operational or not. I told him you were coming to save the day.
Or either way, I would have brought you the other truck or
Right.
You know, that's what I was gonna do, but at first. But then I was like it's an easy fix. Da, 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 da.
Gotcha.
In and out in 5 minutes. All right. So Josh Roman usually takes about 3 times the amount of time that it normally takes. That looks pretty
similar.
pretty legit. So we're gonna put this thing on, screw these bad boys in, bolt it down, plug it in, and Rudy will be back on the road. There's a certain amount you're supposed to torque it, and don't over torque it. I don't know. That sounds about right.
Sounds torqued.
Yeah. There we go. All right, Rudy, turn around.
Yes, sir. PSI climbing.
Huh?
It's climbing.
Is building?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till it releases and then we're good to go.
Okay.
These guys are tough. In order to beat them, I'll have to be trouble.
Sonic unleashed.
Mother. That was loud. That works. Golly. Scared the piss out of me. It worked.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me, man. You're like, I've never been that close to releasing, so. Think you want these back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see what I look at these first. I might want to keep them.
You know I don't mean to go bomb.
Cool. And we are out. That was actually one of the easiest, quickest fixes I've ever had, so that was nice.
Cool. How are you doing today?
Good, good, good. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Are you located out in Dallas, right?
Yeah, I'm right outside Dallas.
Cool. How's the weather been there? I know I have some family in the area.
You know, we had some ice the other day, but now we're gonna have like 80s this weekend and 70s all next week. So it seems like it's gonna. We already missed it. We're already passing up winter, I guess. Yeah.
I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you sent us an email kind of going over the situation. You want to give me kind of a quick rundown about what's going on, then I can explain to you a little bit more about our process that we go through here.
Sure, sure. I believe it's the same that was that you guys fought over there. I mean, every single city here has entered or is in a exclusive franchise agreement with Waste Management to do all waste, whether it be open tops, whether it be construction debris, you know, front end loaders at like local businesses, restaurants, apartment complexes, and then weekly trash pickup. Literally all waste. And then there's cities like Mesquite that they actually do they have their own fleet of dumpsters and roll-off trucks. They handle all their own trash in-house, everything. They won't allow anybody to come in to place dumpsters. They won't allow anybody to, not even concrete dumpsters, recyclable materials. It doesn't matter. It's everything. And then there's maybe 1 or 2 companies, cities like Fort Worth, you know, they charge, then they have like a extremely high, I mean, at least it's where they allow any company to come in, but you have to be an approved hauler. And then some cities can charge anywhere from 8 to 15% of the revenue that comes in within their city, that's generated within their city. But that's very few. Most of them have the exclusives with Waste Management, Republic, and then some other big ones.
And then they find your drivers, and then they impound your dumpsters.
Correct.
Okay.
So we have to pay the impound fee, and then they find our drivers.
How are you guys operating? Like, so are you just operating in like unincorporated areas, or how's that working? Just so I have an understanding of how you guys are working right now.
So if it was up to the cities, then we would only operate in cities that outside the city limits. And I've got several other examples, but like Waxahachie, which is actually where I have my shop at, and I operate out of Waxahachie. In their municipalities or in their code, they don't say that they don't allow dumpsters, but what they do is they don't allow the use of the dumpster in their city limits. So they don't come after us, they go after the homeowner. Midlothian, which is another city, they've actually put stop work orders on job sites for the contractors until they get rid of our dumpsters and use dumpsters like Republic in that city. So they actually do that kind of stuff. But as far as how do we operate, there's a lot of cities here that even though they have the agreements, they don't really enforce them. So that's kind of what we do. And then, I mean, we pay our taxes. We pay like anybody else, licensed, insured company, if that makes sense, right? In Texas.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But yeah, that's how we. That's basically how we operate.
Waxahachie goes after the homeowners.
Correct. Waxahachie will send a notice to the homeowner and find the homeowner. Midlothian will go after the after the dumpster company, and also like if it's a construction site, they're placing stop work orders on it. I've got about another 20 or 30 other companies that are willing to stand behind me and with me in this fight if we need it, if you need it.
Great, thank you so much. And if you have any other questions in the meantime, feel free to shoot me an email. We can hop on another phone call as well.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thanks, have a great rest of your day.
You too, bye-bye. That was a law firm that has represented and won in certain states against the franchise and the municipality, the agreements between like cities and exclusive franchise agreements with the big companies. So that is a pretty big law firm. They have already set the precedents in other states. So there's two different ways that I really want to try to attack this right now. This year one is going to be, like I mentioned in a previous video, I want to go and get with the representative. His name is Gary Gates, who put in the legislation. He wrote a bill basically eliminating or trying to eliminate the exclusive franchise agreements in the entire state. So one bill, had it been approved last year, would have eliminated all exclusive franchise agreements and also capped the franchise fee that the cities can charge companies like us in the city to 2%, which 2%, I'd much rather pay 2% and be an open, fair playing field with all other companies that are doing business or placing dumpsters in that city versus, some cities here, the few that do allow other companies to come in and apply and be a vendor in the city and place dumpsters. There's only a few. Some of them charge anywhere from 8 to 15%. All the rest either do not allow it completely or just they have the exclusive franchise agreement and they just don't enforce it, which is, I'd rather be that way too, but unfortunately it's not like that in most cities. With that being said, the two-prong attack is going to be, one, going to the state rep and trying that route hopefully next year, because they only are in session every other year. They can only submit bills every other year. As long as he gets reelected, hopefully in 2027 he will resubmit that bill. The second attack, or the second way that I want to confront this or attack this, is going to be to go through a company like this that already has a history of winning against these cities, and they're talking about suing individual cities to then set a precedence here in the state of Texas, which, I didn't bring it up to them, but there already kind of is. There was a lawsuit that was down in South Texas before where they won, but then it was appealed, and then the dumpster company lost and the big boys won, and the city continued to do their franchise agreement, which is the entire reason why all these other cities have jumped on the bandwagon to do what they're doing, because it's a big revenue generator at the end of the day for each individual city, these franchise agreements. They're making money off of bit of trash that's in the entire city, from residential trash, weekly trash pickups, all the way through construction, highway job sites, all that kind of stuff. So anywhere in the entire city that you see a dumpster, trash, anything, even, for instance, Mesquite, any kind of concrete, recyclables, dirt dumpsters, they don't allow anybody to do any of it. So it's ridiculous the amount of money that they're generating from it. So anyways, that's that conversation. We'll see where that leads. I'll keep you guys posted. All right, we're interrupting our regularly scheduled programming to bring to you the new trailer, the new inventory here at American AF Trailers. I've got a brand spanking new 2026 Cougar Manufacturing 16K GVWR trailer, 14-foot rails. This thing is a bad boy, let me tell you. So first and foremost, it is standard rail, electric winch, 18-ply tires, electric tarp, remote control, what else? LED lighting, you name it. This bad boy is ready to go. I can sell it as an individual trailer right here by itself, or we can include it in the package deal with dumpsters as well, manufactured from Keystone. No up mark. We don't mark anything up here. What you pay is what you would pay directly from the manufacturer. So absolutely a beast of a trailer. I would highly recommend if you're just getting started into the industry, or if you want an inexpensive backup to your guys' cable trucks. So you've got the tie down C-channel lockers in the back, the rear lockers, but you also have the straps as well for those of you guys who may have other dumpsters that don't have the locking tabs on the dumpsters themselves. Make sure you give us a call. Check us out, www.americanaftrailers.com. All right, we are back here again next day, picking up this 40 because guess what? They finally paid. They got the money. They got to pay. And then from my understanding also, the other 20 yard is actually a different contractor at this location. So there's multiple contractors. This is the only one that these people have, thank goodness. So this will probably be the last one we got to deal with, these people. So let me make sure the door's closed. Looks like everything's closed. I know this is about 10.5 tons. Plus anything else I may have thrown into it. Guess we got the remote bag up and running again. So nice to have. But it's also nice to be outside the truck, making sure everything, nothing's gonna hit it, or should always still be watching it. There we go. And we out. How you doing?
Hey, I'm glad I caught you.
What's up?
I'm putting you in a different spot.
Okay.
Get you a truck over there. See them dumpsters? Just drop it right in the middle of them dumpsters in that dirt pile so I can get around on both sides.
Dumpster in a dirt pile.
I mean, Porta John.
Okay, yeah, I see Porta. Okay. Just kind of next to that, this way?
Yeah, just straight into it.
Okay.
If you move something, just let me know.
That'll work.
All right, man.
Appreciate it. This what's up. This is the kind of job sites I want more of. Look how small they look. Okay, sounds good. All right, cool, thanks. That big swap out. So is this the one that comes through? Yeah, I'm not doing the swap out today though. And we out here in the middle of nowhere, wind farm. So these wind farms out here are kind of nice. They have lots of cans. For some reason, they got multiple different companies here. But I mean, obviously, not for some reason. It's because there's different contractors here, and some of them are all in charge of their own trash, I guess. These are long-term projects sometimes, so it'll be kind of interesting seeing how many turbines they have by the time this project ends. All right, this is a light one. Looks like it's like probably 3/4 full. I'm sure you could have filled it with more, but pretty light. 40 yard, 2.64 tons. A little sad because we charge by the ton. So only 2.6. That's all right. Daniel's over here putting new mud flaps on his truck. Staying DOT compliant. Damn, his bumper's so dirty you can't even see the lights no more. And just like that, we are back at the shop. It kind of feels nice to be in the truck again every now and then. You know, obviously when hiring a second driver right around the holidays, I think right before Thanksgiving, and having 2 trucks kind of full time no matter what during our slow season, and now it's starting to pick up even more. It's kind of nice having 3 trucks on the road for the most part, almost full time. Today was more of a half day. Yesterday was more of a half day, a little more than a half day. So yeah, worked this truck up again till we're on the road for 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and then time to hire the 3rd driver. So 3rd. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. We out.